DC here, hi guys. Well, second vid today, and I wanted to talk about a man that I would say had always been, since I had seen him for the first time on television, a role model. A person I looked at. You know the way it is sometimes, you look at television and you see somebody and you say, wow, when I get to be his age, I'd like to be like him. And who is that guy? Well, it's Geer, Grandpa Walton. Now, it's kind of interesting because when I look at him, what I always used to like about Grandpa Walton was the fact that he liked to play, he liked to have a drink, he liked to be literary, he liked to be spiritual. He was a patriarch in the real sense, in the positive sense. He didn't shy away from injustice. He was sensitive. He loved people. He loved his family. He loved books. He loved nature. And there was something about him that made me think, well, I would love to be like that guy. Now, you know how it is very often when you look at actors, when they are acting, and you think, well, yeah, wow, they're great. And sometimes, you know, when you go into the real person, they're like completely different. Now, I can't say that I know much about Geer aside from the Waltons. The little bit that I've read up on, nevertheless, shows a man who was a social activist. By the way, he was bisexual, which is amusing, and the fact is that, you know, playing the Waltons, and in that respect, that was probably one part of his character, that he was different. And on the other hand, Grandpa Walton was a very loving, caring person for people of both sexes. So maybe there wasn't such a difference. I read one place that it was easy for him to play Grandpa Walton because it was very much his own personality. You know, what you read on the internet might not be true at all, but certain things certainly, certain things are. Now, another thing about the guy that I really loved was the way that he could take opportunities and turn them into lessons for life. And I'm going to tack on something that I filmed off the I was watching a DVD, because I can't say I watch much TV. I watch either DVDs from old shows or YouTube. But I filmed something that I was watching, and you will see a little bit of wisdom that comes out. I'm not saying it's Geer's wisdom, but from what I've read, the guy did have a lot of real wisdom. Maybe you can put something in the comments if you know more. But what I'm thinking about is, I hope to, in a way, to grow into a man, into a older man who will maybe be a patriarch, but of course I'll have to have grandchildren, you know, but whatever, to grow into a person that will show some of that common sense wisdom, and also I would say a love for beautiful things, a love for spiritual things. There's a lot of things that I feel in him, that in the person that he's playing, that I'd like to be. Who would you like to be from, I don't know, television or film or other persons? Do you have any other heroes, should we call them like that? Or role models? People that you could almost use as a mentor? Think about it. Okay. I'll slip in this little bit of it from Grandpa Walton. DC signing off. Take care again. Love you guys.
Amy, dear, What is it you want?
I want to be like all the other kids. I want coveralls and climb trees. Sometimes just do nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Like we all did when we were young, Corvette. Remember going out in the summer evening, lying on the grass, just looking up at the stars, and you wonder. Going down and sit along the banks of a creek, listen to the birds sing, the waters gurgle, or go running up on the top of the highest mountain and look out across the valley. Just wish someone you love was alongside of you to share it. And then it comes across you, the feeling, oh, how good it is just to be alive. That's doing nothing, Corvette. Long run, it is something.